Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Sapphire. In the last episode we started this Let's Play and I got my starter Pokemon, which I chose to be Trico, and then we caught some more Pokemon around routes 101, 2 and 3, catching a Poochyena, a Lotad, a Wurmple and a Zigzagoon. And so that was when I left you here at the Pokemon Center in Petalburg City, where people mingle with nature. And we're going to continue on with our playthrough from here on. So, as you can see, I've decided to keep the Zigzagoon in our party. Its ability is Pickup, which is may pick up items, which is really helpful. Currently holding a full restore, which is quite nice. As you can see, its nature is hardy, which doesn't affect any of the stats, which is quite handy. Unfortunately, our Trico here is bold, which is not a particularly great nature for it. So anyway, we're here in the Petalburg City Pokemon Center, and we're going to start talking to people. So, hello there, trainer. You've got a wonderful smile there. I have a hobby, collecting the profiles of Pokemon trainers. How about it? May I see your profile? You make your own profile by putting together 4 words or phrases. Here, I'll show you an example of a profile using 4 pieces of text. There are a lot of text pieces that you can use. They're arranged in groups like Pokemon, lifestyles, and hobbies, so it's easier to look them up. So first, choose the text pieces, display a list of choices, then pick the choice that you want. Okay. I guess so. Make your profile by combining 4 words or phrases. So I am, what do we want to say? Okay, so I see. I don't know why we'd want to do this, but anyway. Sapphire. Okay, I see. So you sort of got to keep going. Wow, this is bizarre. This is very weird. These are really odd list of words, it must be said. I am very confused by this, but we're going to finish it nonetheless. What's my favourite? Overwhelming. Sapphire, overwhelming. This is a very bizarre thing. Sapphire. Okay, so. No. Oh man, yeah. Okay, fine. Sapphire, fantastic! Your profile is wonderful. It really says what you're about. Anyone hearing this profile would be captivated by you. Thank you. I really doubt it, but anyway, weird. But okay. When my Pokemon ate an Oranberry, it regained HP. So that's one of the various berries that are in this game. There are many types of Pokemon. All types have their strengths and weaknesses against other types. Depending on the types of Pokemon, a battle could be easy or hard. For example, your Trico is a grass type. It's strong against the water and ground types, but it's weak against the fire type Pokemon. And bug types and lots of other stuff. I wonder if I swap, does it change? No, just... Okay, so that's based on your starter, I guess. That PC-based Pokemon storage system, whoever made it must be some kind of a scientific wizard. So we're going to continue to explore. This was where we were last time, Route 102. I am actually going to quickly just go here just to get some... Try and see if we can get some... Again, that is weird that it's now down instead of across. So yeah, we want to try and get some experience for Zigzagoon, just get Zigzagoon up to maybe... I mean, I'm pretty sure the first gym in this world is... actually a lot. And it's faster than me, so I can't. Why is my laptop so loud? It's just so stupid. Anyway, so we're just going to keep going. yeah, we're just going to keep leveling up. Hopefully we can get Zigzagoon a fair few levels. Be really nice. We sort of want maybe level 5. Obviously, I'm pretty sure the first gym in this game is a rock type gym, in which case obviously we have a crazy advantage. Which is really, really good. Obviously very good. We just need to... yeah, I think that Lotu's using Astonish, and obviously it's a ghost type move, and obviously can't affect us, which is always nice. Come on, there we go, cool. So yeah, we're just going to quickly do this a little bit, and then obviously what we're going to do is, actually, again, I'm fast forwarding and I should really be doing this. For some reason, it seems like the volume on this is a lot quieter. But anyway, where has our Wally gone? We have to leave the Verdant Turf down very soon. So, we have this building. What's in here? Norman became our town's new gym leader. I think he called his family over from the Johto region, which is obviously us. And then, I battled Norman once, but whew, he was way too strong. How do I put it? I just got the feeling that he lives for Pokemon. Yeah, that's too loud. Yeah, okay, cool. So, my face is reflected in the water. It's a shining grin full of hope. Or it could be a look of somber silence, struggling with fear. What do you see reflected in your face? I see not many pixels. Anyway, so just going to keep moving through here. Travelling is wonderful. When I was young, I roamed the seas and the mountains. And then you, sigh. I wish I could go on an adventure with some Pokemon, climb through some damp grass, climb rocky, rugged mountains, cross the raging seas, wander about in dark caves, and sometimes even get a little homesick. It must be fabulous to travel. I don't really want to get homesick, I wouldn't have thought, but anyway. Where has our... oh yeah, we've already spoken to you. So we've got the Pokemon Mart here. We're going to have a chat to some people. Even if the Pokemon is weak now, it will grow stronger. The most important thing is love. Love for your Pokemon. Do you use Repel? It keeps Pokemon away, so it's useful when you're in a hurry. Do you have any antidotes with you? If you walk around with a poisoned Pokemon, it will lose HP until it faints. So we probably want to buy some more Pokeballs. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me how many we already have, but I'm just going to get a few. 5. And then we're going to head back out, and we're just going to continue. So, what do you have to say? Let's say you have 6 Pokemon. If you catch another one, it's automatically sent to a storage box over a PC connection. Good to know. We have the Petalburg City Pokemon Gym. Leader Norman, a man in pursuit of power. So I'm pretty sure we can't do the gym if my memory of the anime serves correctly. But anyway, we're just going to quickly talk to this guy. So, hiya, are you maybe a rookie trainer? Do you know what Pokemon trainers do when they reach a new town? They first check out what kind of gym is in the town. See, this is Petalburg City's gym. This is the gym sign. Look for it whenever you're looking for a gym. Okay, so we have the gym. Does it tell us? So if we go in, I'm pretty sure... so this is our father. Okay, so, well, if it isn't Mark, so you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Mark. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. You're, alright, you're Wally, right? I'm going to stay by my relatives in Verdant Turf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Mark, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. We get a Zigzagoon. Oh wow, a Pokemon! I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. Oh wow, thank you! Mark, would you really come with me? Oh, that was him. Sorry, that was Wally going, Mark, would you really come with me? So we're going to go on this long trek, it seems, into this area, and what are we going to find? Mark, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I catch one properly. Whoa! So we see a wild Ralts. Okay, so wild Ralts appears. Go Zigzagoon. This is a fascinating battle, it must be said, but I'm sure we can we're just going to fast forward through this because it's not so interesting. So, you throw a ball right now. So he goes to his bag, he's going to choose Pokeball, and he's going to throw. We all get all this. He catches a Ralts. I did it! It's my Pokemon! Mark, thank you, let's go back to the gym. So did it work out? Thank you, yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Mark, thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mum's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Mark. Now, Mark, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City, beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Mark. That's only after you become stronger, Mark. So we've got to wait until we get, I think it's 4 gym badges before we can tackle Norman. Now I'm interested, are there actual Ralts in this area for us to catch? I don't think I'd use a Ralts, as powerful as Gardevoir is. I don't think I would, but I'm interested. Obviously doing this also gives Zigzagoon a reason to level up. I'm just wondering if they are actually around here. Maybe not. We'll do maybe 3 more battles. 3 more. Shush, 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 computer. Okay, we'll do. Sorry, I'm having to deal with like my computer being all loud and stuff. It's very annoying. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like there are here. So we're going to do 1 more battle. Lucky encounter? Nope, just a Poochyena. So. Okay, so Zigzagoon still, though, is gaining some experience, which is pretty good. We'll be able to head over to Rustboro City now, I guess. I'm pretty sure we've done everything we need to around this area. So just going to look here at Wally's house. So we're just going to check in here. You must be Mark, right? Thank you for playing with Wally a little while ago. He's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. We've sent him to stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town for a while. The air is a lot cleaner there than it is here. What's that? Where's Wally? He's already left. Oh, Wally. Where could he... I wonder where he could have gotten by now. Wally was really happy when he told us that he caught a Pokemon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that. Oh, so Wally's playing the old, you know. Okay, so Route 104. Route 104. So, Route 104, Petalburg, that way to Petalburg City. And we've got some train. Oh no, I'm not a trainer. We don't have any trainers. But that's right, if trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. And we've got water. So anyway, leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. So we're going to hear battle with youngster Billy, who starts off with a Seedot. Now there is an option for a decent... Actually, no, it's not an option for us because we already have a grass type. So, obviously, Seedot evolves into... seem to only have Harden. Seedot becomes a Shiftry eventually. And he's also got a Tailo. Now Tailo is also... Tailo is probably a more viable option, although I do obviously have a normal type. I reckon we should be able to tank a peck. Yeah, it's super effective, and it's fast. So we get Trico. And Trico defeats that. We get some shared experience, and we'll talk to you again just to see what he has to say. I want to leave my footprints in the sand everywhere, but they disappear quickly. That indeed they do. So whilst that's all going on, we're going to quickly head back and heal, obviously. It seems it gets louder whenever I start fast forwarding, so I'm going to try and... Maybe that will give me an even bigger incentive to not fast forward as much as I tend to. So anyway, if you're going to throw a Pokeball, weaken the wild Pokemon first. It will be easier to catch if it's been poisoned, burned, or lulled to sleep. So all the basics, you know, sort of to capturing and all this stuff. We see a wild Tailo, just as I was talking about. This could actually be pretty useful if Tackle cannot miss. does a lot of damage. Don't you dare crit me. We want to go back, bag, Pokeball, use. And there we go! So we catch a Tailo, the tiny swallow Pokemon. Tailo is young. It has only just left its nest. As a result, it sometimes becomes lonesome and cries at night. Oh, that's so cute. This Pokemon feeds on Wurmple that live in forests. So Pokemon eat Pokemon. Good to know. And just as we see that there's a Wurmple just here, and another Wurmple, so don't crit me. No idea what the percentage chance of a critical hit is. I should actually probably look that up at some point. Whatever, it seems to always increase whenever you really don't need them. Then the percentage chance of critical hits really increases. But anyway, that's just Sod's Law, I guess. So we're going to continue doing some exploration just to see if there's anything other than Wurmple and Tailo down here. We'll do... So we've already had... Okay, so we see Zigzagoon. We'll do maybe 5 more encounters. 1... This is all good, just good experience for Zigzagoon, actually. 2... And Zigzagoon learns Headbutt, which is awesome because it gets pretty powerful and it gets Stab. It gets same type attack boost because it's normal type, which is really good. And it's a lot more powerful than Tackle. Wingull! Okay, so there is the chance to catch a Wingull here if we don't destroy it. Okay, so we do destroy it with this Headbutt. Wingull is actually a decent option for us. It's obviously a water type that we don't have yet. Water flying, that is. So 2 types we don't have yet. Yeah, no, I reckon that's actually a decent chance, a decent choice for us. How do we get over there? Okay, so we can't talk to the boat at all. Anyway, we're just going to talk to this, looks like a fisherman, but anyway. Sea, huh? I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. Okay, so you aren't even a trainer, you're just a guy who's wondering about the sea. Again, more fast forwarding, just to, we want to catch a Wingull, we want to get back to... I'm pretty sure it's not super important that we catch one now, I'm pretty sure they might well be pretty common later on. But obviously you want to catch Pokemon at the lowest level possible. Come on. Oh, we have no PP. Come on, Wingull. Wingull! Oh, what's the fisherman's Wingull called? It's called, isn't it called Pico? If I remember correctly from the anime. Okay. Anyway, well, we're going to rush back to town and then we're going to heal and then I think we're just going to move on. As I said earlier, I think I'm sure we'll encounter more Wingull in time, so we should be okay in that respect. Unless we meet one now. Last encounter. No, just gonna make Zigzagoon. Cool. Okay, so let's continue onwards. Mr. Briny's cottage. So let's talk to Mr. this is the fisher. Yeah, the sailor, Mr. Briny. He has the Wingull, I think, called Pico. Anyway, so what do you have to say? The seaside cottage is where Mr. Briny lives. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the seas, however stormy. Is that brave or is that just stupid? I have no idea how we reached there. It looks like you come out of the forest. Anyway, so there are 2 orange berries, so we'll pick some orange berries. And then we'll pick some pecha berries as well. And then what do you have to say? Oh, sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. Handy. So we've got Rich Boy Winston, who sends out his Zigzagoon, but it's only level 7 and we are at level 10. So I'm going to Tail Whip, and then we're going to Headbutt. Boom! Crit hit! Just to rub it in. We defeat Rich Boy Winston with ease. Why couldn't I win? He says, and we get a lot of money. 1,400 is not bad for now. There are some things money can't buy. That's Pokemon. And so we enter into Petalburg Woods. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that appears even once in a battle is awarded experience points. To raise a weak Pokemon, put it at the top of the team list. As soon as the battle starts, switch it out. It will earn experience points without being exposed to any harm. So we're going to go through these woods and we're going to see that there are Wurmple around. Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check where I am walking. And that's why sort of like, is that obvious? It is that obvious. So we get a random potion there. We're going to pop down here because we know that there is an item here and also someone to talk to. You're a thief if you try and steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Of course. And we get a Pokeball, which is always nice. Dude. Need to listen to more of the music, because obviously the music is completely new in this generation. Okay, so what do you have to say? I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon! Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team! So we're going to take on Bugcatcher Lyle here, who has 6 Pokemon to start off with, and he starts off with a level 3 Wurmple, which we take out in one hit. He's now got another Wurmple. Is he going to have just Wurmple? Is the big question. This whole team is just a team of level 3 Wurmple. Why would you make us do this game? It's just a waste of PP. Oh, I can't even finish it off with one tackle. Anyway, there we go. So we defeat this guy. I caught a bunch of Pokemon, now I'm out of Pokeballs. Sorry for having the mouse on there, but anyway. So, we see Wild Silcoon here. So obviously, when you catch a Wurmple, it has the chance to either evolve into a Silcoon or a Cascoon. And then Silcoons evolve into Beautifly, I believe, and Cascoons evolve into Dustox. So then we get a Paralyze Heal, or Parils, I guess. I'm not too interested by these encounters, it seems like it's just the sort of bug types and Zigzagoons. So, it looks like we can't go any further, so anyway, not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please! What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one crosses Team Aqua and gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come on and battle me. So, we have the Team Aqua Grunt here, who starts off with a Poochyena, which is a... You'd think Team Aqua would have water Pokemon. It's only level 9, it should be, yeah, it's nice and simple. And Poochyena really suffers because it doesn't get stabbed from its, like, from tackle and stuff like that, it just, because it's a dark type. So we defeat the Team Aqua Grunt with ease, and you're kidding me, you're tough. So they're gonna have just loads of Poochyena. Grr, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again! I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Whew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a Great Ball as my thanks. So we get a Great Ball. Didn't that Team Aqua's thug say that they were after something in Rustboro too? Oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. So more Wurmple. You there! Your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you just stay out of tall grass. Nice and simple. If you take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. So we've got bug catcher James here who sends out a Nincada. Okay, so Nincada is bug ground, I believe. Evolves into Ninjask, which is pretty cool Pokemon. Oh, and Shedinja! I love Shedinja. Just a great. I mean, it's a ninja bug. What isn't cool about a ninja bug Pokemon? But anyway, there we go. I can't be popular if I lose. That is very true. If you have a big bug Pokemon, people respect you for it. Apparently. So we get an Ether to restore some PP. And we'll just make our way to the end of this area. So, trainer tips. In addition to hit points, HP, Pokemon have power points, PP, that are used to make moves during battle. If Pokemon runs out of PP, it must be taken to a Pokemon Center, or you can use an Ether. So unfortunately, we can't cut down these trees quite yet. We don't have cut. But I'm sure we're going to get cut relatively soon. That usually, if it introduces cut, we'll have the chance to use it pretty soon. So what route is this? Is this 104 again? It is 104 again. Okay. So I like filling my mouth with seeds, then spitting them out fast. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on the Pokemon and it will learn a move for firing seeds rapidly. So we get TM09, which I'm assuming is Bullet Seed. A word of advice, a TM, or technical machine, is good only for one-time use. Once you use it, it's gone. Think twice before using it. Well, if indeed we do have the TM, yes we do. We have the TM for Bullet Seed. We will use it. And we'll use it on Trico because it makes absolute sense to do so. So Bullet Seed is power 10 but shoots 2 to 5 seeds, so it's either 20 to 50. Which is always better than Absorb, except for the fact that it obviously doesn't give you the health back, but it should be fine. So there we go! At least finally the game's actually comparing the moves and actually letting you know which is the better move. So we can get that Cherie Berry. Oh, we can actually plant. So we can plant. And we get Oran Berries. I never realised you could plant. Okay, I see you can plant the berries that you've just got. I guess that's where they give you 2, so you get 1 to pick up and 1 to plant, I guess. No. In the Hoenn region, there are pairs of trainers who challenge others for 2-on-2 battles called double battles. In a double battle, the trainer must send out 2 Pokemon, the one at the left of the list and the top one. Watch how Pokemon are lined up. So yeah, so that's our Zigzagoon and our Trico. So anyway, what do you have to say? We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? Of course you may. We've got Lady Cindy here who wants to battle, and she also has a Zigzagoon. All these people have Zigzagoons. We're going to Tail Whip and then Headbutt. It should be enough to take out the Zigzagoon. Except for the fact we don't have any PP. For once, I'm glad I Tail Whipped, because obviously now Tackle does enough to be a 2-hit KO. So there we go, we take out her Zigzagoon, now we defeat Lady Cindy! Oh my, she says. Hello is the beginning of goodbye. I hope we meet again. Okay, weird. I wouldn't have said that hello was the beginning of goodbye, but no. So the Pretty Petal Flower Shop. And if we head north, we can find some secret items. Yes, we find a Pokeball. Another Wurmple. Actually, this is okay. It's okay being in this grass, just because if we can potentially find a another Wingull. We get a Super Potion if we search there. Again, I need to remember that there's no more PP there. Cool. So I'm going to just go into the flower shop. Why not? Let's see what they have to say. Hello, this is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is? Mark. That's a nice name. Mark, would you like to learn about berries? Sure. So, berries grow on trees that thrive only in dark, loamy soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in the loamy soil again. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, then grow berries again. I want to see the whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me, Mark. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. Okay, so they specifically want us to plant berries. So that's just them saying, please don't just take all our berries, I guess. So anyway, hello. The more attention you give to flowers, the more beautifully they bloom. You like tending to flowers, I'm sure of it. You can have this. So we get the Whalmer Pail, which is like a, I guess, anyway, it's just a pail. Anyway, while berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer Pail. Oh, and another thing, if you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground, but they'll sprout again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live. I'm trying to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. Here you go, it's for you. And we get a leper berry. You can plant a berry and grow it big, or you can make a Pokemon hoard it. But now they have a machine that mixes up different berries and makes candies for Pokemon. I want some candy too. Well, okay, I personally don't see much point in going through this whole, like, let's plant all the berries again and all this stuff. So I'm quite happy to move on with our story and keep heading, trying to reach Rustboro City. Should I? Or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will battle. You were the one who ran up to me. Why? I like the idea that you run up to this person, you stop them, run up to them, and then you're like, actually, maybe, okay, yeah, sure we will. Right. That's Haley, sends out her Lotad, and again, we don't have any PP, so tackle. Zigzagoon has certainly been, well, it's been the only Pokemon I've been using this episode. So, Zigzagoon wants to learn Sand Attack, which is, reduces the foe's accuracy by hurling sand in its face. Although admittedly, it never seems to whenever I'm playing the game. We're not going to learn Sand Attack. Because again, like I said, it's not particularly useful, it seems, in-game. Well, she's also going to use a Shroomish, which is a grass fighting type. Sorry, just a grass type at the moment. It becomes grass fighting. It looks so unhappy. What's wrong, Shroomish? Why are you so sad? Just goes for the tackle and he does 2, so we should be fine. Our tackle is not... Wow, that does not do a lot of damage. But there we go, we get a crit hit. We take out the Shroomish. Zigzagoon again gets a decent chunk of experience. And she goes, I shouldn't have battled, especially because we then, you know, steal her money away. If you're faced with a decision and you let someone else choose for you, you will regret it, however things turn out. Maybe she's right, because, you know... Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to go into our bag. We're just going to use a potion just because we've got this double battle coming up. I also want to swap around Trico and Zigzagoon. So, I'm guessing this is a double battle? Mia, we are twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Just because they're twins, you know, they have to battle together. So they start off with a Seedot and a Lotad, a terrible matchup for us, really. All the grass types, we have nothing for grass types at the moment. So Trico is going to use Bullet Seed on the Lotad because it's normal. Zigzagoon is going to use Tail Whip. We only hit twice, of course we only hit twice. I didn't mean to use it on the Lotad, but anyway. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it affects them both. That's quite cool. Lotad goes for Absorb on my Zigzagoon, and Seedot goes for Bide. We're going to use Bullet Seed on the Lotad again, and we're going to use Tackle on the Seedot. Again, we only hit twice. Wow, that did loads of damage. And Seedot is again storing energy. I'd love to get more than 2. Yay! 4 times! That's like, you know, unheard of! So Trico lands a 4-hit bullet seed, which is quite nice. Zigzagoon goes for the tackle on the Seedot. We finish them both off, and there we go, without much difficulty. We defeat twins Gina and Mia. We battled together, but we both lost. We will train our Pokemon more and be strong like you. Big guy is strong! We have to train lots more. Okay, so I like the touch of the reflection. I think it's quite nice. So we can see north of us is Rustboro City, so we are heading the right way. We're probably going to stop once we reach Rustboro City. And we're going to pick some cherry berries. And some leopard berries. So what do you have to say? If you see berries growing in loamy soil, feel free to take them. But make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. Here, I'll share this with you. You get a Chesto berry. The way you look, you must be a trainer, no? Trainers often make Pokemon hold berries. It's up to you whether to grow berries or use them. Well, we're going to tackle on this, looks like a fisherman, to be honest. Why keep it a secret? I'm the water Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me? So thankfully he's a water Pokemon expert. It's Fisherman Ivan. He starts off with a... Okay, is this going to be the similar, sort of, just a Magikarp trainer? Well, I'm fine with a Magikarp trainer. We can just get lots of, bits of experience. There we go. Bullet Seed finishes off those Magikarps. So we defeat the Fisherman Ivan. I thought I wasn't too bad, but if I may say so, but I guess not. Bleh. I got too into fishing. I forgot I had to raise my Pokemon. It's got to be the real issue for a fisherman, you know, like. And here we go. Okay, so we're finally at the border of Rustboro City, which is pretty cool. Those signs are not actually particularly useful because it really, all it's saying is this is where you came from, rather than, because obviously, you know, this is the one closest to the next city. So all that sign is saying this is where you came from, not where you're going. Anyway, so here we are in Rustboro City, and we're going to check the sign. Rustboro City, the city probing the integration of nature and science. It looks like we've got a fair few people to talk to around here. I think we will do a lot of talking. We probably won't go into any of the big buildings, but we will do obviously the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart. Sorry, the old sailor, Mr. Briney, lives in a cottage by the sea. He goes for walks in the tunnel every so often. So, in the mart, we have, my Pokemon evolved. It has a lot of HP now. I should buy super potions for it instead of ordinary potions. I'm getting an escape rope just in case I get lost in the cave. I just need to use it to get back to the entrance. I'm buying some Paralyze heals and antidotes just in case I run into Shroomish in Petalburg Woods. But we never saw any Shroomish in Petalburg Woods. Maybe it's just there to sort of say they are here, but they are rare. So nothing too interesting. We'll get a few more Pokeballs. Because we need all the Pokeballs we can get, but we're not really struggling in for levels or anything like that. So what do you have to say? Wow, you have Pokemon with you too. When I get bigger, I'm going to go to places with Pokemon too. If a Pokemon gains experience in battles, it can sometimes change in the way it looks. A Pokemon changes shape. If one did that, I would be shocked. So we can see we've got all sorts of sort of official looking buildings. We actually have an item just around here, so we're just going to grab it. We get an X Defend. Okay, so now where are we going to go? We have a fountain, we have more children to talk to. Pokemon Trainer's School. If I go to this school, will I be able to catch rare Pokemon easily? Pokemon Trainer's School will teach you anything about Pokemon. So I reckon that's probably going to be the place where it teaches you about poison, sleep, all that stuff. But anyway, I challenged the gym leader, but it's not going to be easy winning with my Fire-type Pokemon. Fire-type Pokemon don't match up well against Rock types. A Pokemon you get in a trade from someone grows fast, but if you don't have certain gym badges, it may not obey you. Oh, Oh, who might you be? You're a new face around these parts. Have you just transferred into the Pokemon Trainer School? This is a big city, you know, much bigger than the previous, in the previous games. Yeah. The Devon Corporation. For all your living needs, we make it all. So that's the Devon Corporation. The Devon Corporation. We all just shorten it to Devon. That company makes all sorts of convenient products. And if we head north, we reach Route 115. So, time-saving tunnel nearing completion is what it says on the sign, but there's also a big X splashed across it in red paint. So it sounds like it's been cancelled. And we have Route 116 here. Again, just telling me that it's back to Rustboro. Very useless signs. So we have the gym, which is Rustboro City Pokemon Gym. Leader Roxanne, the rock-loving honors student. And then we have more buildings as well, so just going to talk to you. Have you taken the Pokemon Gym Challenge? When you get that shiny gym badge in hand, I guess trainers begin to realise what is required of them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly come back here, go to the Pokemon Center, and then we are going to stop for this episode. So, the man next door gave me an HM. I use it to teach my Pokemon how to cut down skinny trees. My Pokemon has a naive nature, and my friend's has a jolly nature. It's fascinating how Pokemon have personalities. Just like people, there are male and female Pokemon, but no one seems to have any idea how they're different. So we're going to heal up, and then we will be done for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my playthrough through Pokemon Sapphire. Obviously, we haven't really done much, but there's been lots of people to talk to, lots of story in many ways. We met Wally and our dad. In the next episode, obviously, we're going to have a bit more action because we're going to be able to tackle our first gym battle, although hopefully with Trico on our side, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next.